Hey Taurus, it's Zahara Stars with Illum Astrology doing your December 2019 tarot reading. I hope you guys are doing awesome. You guys had a lot of stuff going on in your 7th house of partnership while Mercury was retrograding in Scorpio. So there was probably a lot of reviewing your relationships, partnerships, and things like that. Let's take a look and see what December holds for you guys. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please give me the most accurate messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please keep in mind these are general. They will not resonate with all of you. If this does not resonate, do check out your rising sign or your moon sign, for your messages might be there instead. Otherwise, you can always check for the next reading. If it doesn't resonate, it's more than likely not for you. So let's take a look at Taurus. All right, we got the Emperor right smack in the middle of your reading. We got the Moon, definitely some review, definitely maybe some confusion, difficulty making a choice on something, and the Four of Swords, taking a time out, spending time thinking about something again. So I do see some difficulty surrounding perhaps this Lord person. It can be an Aries, but it doesn't have to be. It can be somebody stubborn, somebody willful, somebody in power. It can also be a father figure. It really depends. Let's take a look and see what's going on here about. We'll take a look at the Moon card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The Lord card, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. December. The Four of Swords. And then we'll take a look at what's going on again. The Moon for Taurus. The Emperor. Well, we got one already. Two of Swords. Whoa. We got two on that one. And the Four of Swords. Take those two. And then we'll go over here to get more clarity. Some people, they say they want the shuffling on camera. I personally prefer not to do this to you guys, but let me know in the comments if you'd rather have me pre-shuffle or have you sit here and watch me shuffle. Try not to make a lot of shuffling noise. I personally can't stand that. But let's take a look and see what we have. So, all right, some of you wanted to take some action on something that's either been leaving you depressed or confused, or that you don't have clarity on, or that I think it's just taking up a lot of headspace because we got refuge with that. So it's like you've been really doing some thinking, trying to get clarity on a situation. And with the Green Shaman card, you're definitely looking at an awareness that suddenly activated something in you, okay? And it's like this confusion that you've been thinking about, you've been spending time thinking about, you've got some realizations, and it caused you to want to take action. It's been activating you. All right, we don't know necessarily what that is yet, but let's see what the rest of these have to say. Under the Lord, we got dream catchers. We got undressing of the salad and wake up call. So yeah, some of you, this person has been having a realization also, which this is achieving the impossible. So some of you maybe impacted this Lord person pretty strongly, okay? And they suddenly woke up. They suddenly are having a revelation as well, or this could be you having one, and maybe you've been having some dreams about this person, and there was a dream that really woke you up to something, or this is a dream that you've wanted to achieve that is now coming to life, because this is definitely achieving the impossible. It can also be dealing with somebody that is impossible. Okay, so it's either achieving the impossible or dealing with somebody that's impossible. Now, this person very well could be impossible. This could be a very stubborn person. It doesn't have to be a male. It can be a female. Because it's either you achieve the impossible with them or they're being impossible with you. And now there's a wake-up call. Okay? A wake-up call that's going to change their situation with you. This decision, yeah, we got driving forces, the journeyman, and the parrot. So it's communication, nurturing. So some of you are having a realization, or you had to make a decision, okay, or you've been stubborn about making a decision, or it's been a difficult decision for you to make. You didn't know what to do, but you've learned some lessons here with the journeyman, and it's about communication. Okay, see how he's pointing to his throat? This is the communication card about somebody that was nurturing. Now, what I'm getting here is that the universe has its way of pushing things to the surface, and there is lessons learned through this situation. And now you want to communicate to a person in your life that was really nurturing to you. Okay, and you've been driven to take action. So I am seeing you taking action here. Either you or the other person is taking action. Something was activated through some thought, through reviewing, thinking, maybe dreaming, maybe whatever it was, but you've been getting some realizations regarding a person who actually made you happy and was very nurturing to you. And the driving forces is definitely something in you, maybe during the retrograde, because Mercury was retrograde in Scorpio, which is your 7th house of love, relationships, marriage, partnership. So you are reviewing relationships, and maybe you discovered that you wanted to communicate with a person of your past, or a person that you realized that cared about you, made you feel good, nurtured you. We got the 4 of Swords, which was taking a time out, thinking about things. Again, we see a lot of thinking here, a lot of review with the moon, uncovering things that maybe you didn't see before. The 4 of Swords, definitely, taking that time to lay on your back and think about things. A decision that's been difficult to make. And we got time lapses, which is reviewing all that's transpired and wanting to fast forward into the future. Or take initiative. Uncovering shadow, uncovering hidden parts of yourself or this other person. Ecstasies, which is all about feeling good and love and romance. And instinct. So again, I see somebody uncovering through review, okay, with time lapses of like going, visualizing all of it and fast forwarding into the future and wanting to go on your instinct to want to pursue what made you happy. So what I'm seeing going on in this particular reading, this may not resonate with all of you. If it's not your story, it's not your story. But I see, and because I'm reading for Taurus, I'm reading it as if it's you, okay? But it could be the other person. But I see you reviewing a lot of things, thinking about stuff and uncovering stuff about somebody or something that you realize they made you happy and that you want to take initiative to take action, but perhaps you might be too stubborn to, or the other person is too stubborn to. But this is achieving the impossible. So a lot of you might actually just take that action, or because of the wake-up call as well. So either this other person is having a wake-up call and they achieve the impossible with you, okay? Or you're having a wake-up call about somebody else and they achieved the impossible with you, or you achieved the impossible with them. Meaning that if it was somebody that's very stubborn, if you're dealing with a stubborn personality, or somebody that, you know, is difficult to get through to here, this is definitely somebody kind of difficult to get through to, somebody that doesn't want to make a move, somebody has difficult making a move. This person, the Lord, can be stubborn because they're very, very confident, sure of themselves, maybe a little proud, okay? They definitely are in control. They like to be the leader, that type of energy. But I see the achieving the impossible and a wake-up call here. So somebody definitely has a wake-up call, and then the time lapses is wanting to push things faster because whatever it was made you feel really good, and you uncovered some stuff either about them or about you, and you're acting on instinct now rather than on stubbornness or pride. Okay, now this can be the other person as well, okay? Can you give me some action for Taurus, December 2018? Sorry, I just dropped a bunch of them on the floor. Taurus. I'm really getting just the masculine energy. However, because they're general readings, they can go both ways, but all I have there is that Lord person who's typically somebody pretty fixed, pretty stubborn, pretty, you know, very proud. Yeah, we still got trying to make a decision, you know, on taking action, which way to go. Wanting to come out of fighting with somebody. You definitely had some arguments, frustrations with somebody. Blockages in the past, perhaps, because it looks like that. But you want something solid. I also see money coming through for you guys with the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Just on another note, that's what that is. But you wanting to start something or make a move, but you're really being slow about it. Or this other person is, okay? I feel like there's definitely something, realizations that are being made, uncovering secrets, and then taking action here, okay? Communicating. So what I'm seeing here is that there's been a lot of realizations about something and someone, and some of you have really, whether it's through resistance causes persistence, or whether it's through just realization, there's definitely a wake-up call, achieving the impossible towards somebody, but I'm not getting a specific person here. So I do have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini with these two, but I see this as moving slow, roundabout way, and then suddenly coming in strong. Okay, and this person could be somebody that's highly spiritual with the High Priestess. It is also the Divine Feminine card. So it could be for some of you Taurus masculines. But again, they're general readings. They could be either way. But definitely breaking through hidden, like not hiding anymore. This is definitely coming out of hiding and wanting to communicate and take action. This is definitely trying to make the decision, and we have the Two of Swords trying to make the decision again. But something's been activated. There's a wake-up call, achieving the impossible, activation. It's like somebody here wants to make the move, but I see this skepticism of I can't, I'm going slow, I'm kind of not doing it directly. And then the last card we have is coming out with communication. So this could be the other person, Taurus, that what you're dealing with, or this could be you, okay? Either way, somebody's going to be taking some action. If it's not you, it's the other person. But there's communication, okay? So that's what I have for you guys on that. Let's see if we can get an oracle card for Tauruses. Sun, Moon, or Rising. If this doesn't resonate with your situation, please check out your Rising or your Moon sign. Ooh. All right, we got a new beginning here. So there is a new beginning to this situation, okay? Like I said, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But it doesn't have to be, because all I got up there is the Lord card, which could be an Aries, but it's usually somebody that's rather stubborn. If you're dealing with somebody that's stubborn, there's been a wake-up call and achieving the impossible with them. If you're this person that's been stubborn, maybe it's you that's having the wake-up call and they achieved the impossible with you. But there is a new beginning and there's communication coming through at the end. So that's what I got for you guys. I hope you found it helpful. If you'd like a personal reading, if this resonates with you, you can visit my site at www.illumastrology.com and we can go in further to this situation for you. Otherwise, I'm sending you guys all the best. Lots of love to you and positive energy sent your way. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.